Welcome back. Spring is pretty much here, so I thought it'd be a perfect time to share with you everything I've picked up for spring. I haven't done a haul since December, which feels like a really long time ago. I also really want to do a specific jewelry, shoes and accessories haul, so let me know if you want to see that. First thing we're going to start with is maybe my favorite thing. I spoke about this in my spring trends video, which is my love for pea coats and big buttons, and I found my perfect one. I've gone through some trial and error with this sort of style of jacket, and I finally found it. Found it off of Vinted. The best place to go for this kind of jacket. Really good prices on there, and guess what, the original brand is Primark, aka Atmosphere. I'm so intrigued to know when they sold this, because I feel like it's not new Primark stock, or at least that's what I'm telling myself. I'm telling myself it's really, really old. If you have any insight on that, please do let me know. I love the charcoal grey shade. It goes with everything. The cut of it is not cropped per se, but it slithers really nice along the waist, and I love this coat. I've been wearing it to death. Probably my favorite thing in this haul, because it feels like an accomplishment that I managed to find it. Do you know what I mean? Next are two things that I bought from Rags Redone on Depop. The first shirt, again, feels like an accomplishment. This shirt is something that my friend Ruby has. She found it at an Italian vintage market that we went to last summer. It fits her so well. It's stunning. The ruching is perfect. It's so flattering. Because it's a little bit sheer, I think it would be really fun to play up with different bikinis underneath on the beach in the summertime, different bralettes, lace bras, that kind of thing. It's gorgeous, and the brand Specchio, I think is how you say it. Ruby also managed to find the exact same one in black from our friend Mariana, who was selling it, Kroa. That one is also so nice, and I'm just so happy with myself that I managed to find this from Rags Redone and get my hands on it, because this is going to be my shirt of the summer. I can just feel it. Another piece from them that I've been loving, I've had this one for quite a while. It's a vintage Armani knit top. Never had anything like this in my wardrobe. I love that it's a knit jumper but in a top form. I love the sporty influences with the 7 and the stripes. It goes with everything. It's such a nice soft knit, and this is why I love Rags Redone. She always has really interesting and unique pieces, and I think they're really reasonably priced as well. These are two of my favorite finds that I've got in a while. Now another vintage brand, Kroa. My friend's brand Mariana, she has a showroom in London that you can go and shop in person, or you can shop on her website. I love in-person shopping. I feel like I'm way more smart with my money because I'm trying it on and making sure I really love the pieces, so I recommend. I love stripes right now, and this sort of silhouette is exactly what I want for the summertime. It's a really nice double low-cut v-neck top, the same on the front, on the back. I can really imagine this kind of off the shoulder with a black triangle bikini underneath on the beach as like a beach cover-up at the beach bar. Do you know what I mean? It's actually unbranded. There's no label in it at all. I'm not trying to gatekeep. Obviously the thing that drew me in is the really interesting charm chain detail that's on both of the sleeves. I think it'd be fun to dangle other charms off of the chain, play around with that. I really see this working for festival season as well. That is literally my mindset for most of these things. I'm like, will it work at a festival? If it does, I'm buying it. This feels kind of like an odd one for me. I never really buy basics, but when you find a really good basic, I think it's always worth picking them up. The ribbing on the waist just pulls everything in so well, and it's just a really good everyday basic. This is from MNG, which I'm 99.9% sure is old mango, vintage mango, which I've been told by my vintage seller friends that vintage mango is where it's at. So I'm very happy to have found this piece, and of course I love that it slithers at the waist. That's my favorite cut of any top. This jacket feels kind of rogue for me, but I'm also like, oh, this is so me, or like what I see myself being, if that makes sense. It's crazy how you can start hanging out with somebody more and their style impacts your style. This jacket really reminds me of my friend Vivien. It's very cop copine style and kind of the aesthetic that she sells at her vintage shop. The original brand is Cash. I have stuff from them before. They do really interesting, it's kind of like cop copine, I would say, but a bit more like toned down and a lot cheaper. I love the weird neckline. It's kind of giving hood, but there is no hood. It's so the type of jacket that you would expect to have thumb holes as well. Sadly it doesn't, but it kind of emulates that because it goes down so low, which I love. It's so comfy. Very similar to that, and they would actually really work as an outfit, is this skirt that I also got from Kroa. This bubble skirt is exactly what I've been hunting after. Basically an everyday wearable bubble skirt that I see staying in my wardrobe for years and years. I love the fabric. It's so slinky almost. It's so comfortable. I love all the interesting zips and little toggles you can hang different key rings and charms off of. I love things like that. It just makes me so excited to add loads of messy tat, if you will, to my skirt. And I really like that the bubble skirt is adjustable and it has this really long strap that becomes part of the outfit. You can tie other things to that. The vintage brand is New by Staff Woman. I finally found some tailored suit shorts. These are by the brand Camille, I think is how you say it. They are like pretty perfect, I would say. They're a bit tighter than I would like on my waist. I love everything to be super baggy, but they are really low-waisted, so that's great. And they're very, very comfortable. They're just plain black suit shorts. A staple for spring and summer, really. Kind of giving capris, exactly what I needed in my wardrobe. Really happy with this. Again, just like an elevated basic. This is another piece that I'm so excited by. I found this at Peckham Car Boot. I spoke about this in my spring trends video, talking about the netted sports fabric and how I'm loving it. This is everything. I love the red underlining. It gives a really interesting, not ombre, not shimmery, but like the way that it falls in different lights is just gorgeous. I'm so intrigued to know when this came out. It's the Tommy Jeans line. I love the waistband with the drawstring and the little Tommy logo. It's very cute. This top I've already worn a lot, also from Peckham Car Boot. This long sleeve pointelle top. It's got hearts all the way down it, which is so sweet. It's 3/4 length sleeves, which normally pisses me off and annoys me. I like a short or a long. Like, don't meet me in the middle, do you know what I mean? But something about this really works, I think, because I love the rest of the top. The neckline is really nice. I love the elastic waistband. I love those thick waistbands on tops. They hug you in really nicely. They don't really tend to ride up. They're just perfect. And I don't think this has a label. I'm sorry, the label's been cut out. And when I wore it in my spring trends video, a lot of people were commenting that it could be from M&S or this other brand, so I'll put them on screen. Yeah, a really, really good find and like an ultimate basic favorite piece of my wardrobe now. This skirt, I love this. I found this on Depop. I've been back in my Depop game. Depop is not dead, guys. It's back and it's thriving. Vinted is amazing, but you can still find those good gems on Depop. It's old label Topshop, which just hits. Like, that's one of my favorite things to search for online. It's different shades of blue, striped skirt. It's asymmetric. It's super floaty, kind of like a rah-rah skirt, but in the midi length. Again, festival season with some chunky buckle boots, exactly how I imagine it. This color palette is so stunning for spring. I'm loving baby blue and all of these like green hues. I think it's great. This top, another elevated basic. I've worn this before. It's from Fruity Booty. They've come out with these slinky off the shoulder, kind of like casual t-shirts, but so elevated. Feels like butter on your skin. And I remember being like, am I really gonna spend this much on like a really basic tee? Yes, I did. And I would do it again. I think they actually are worth the money. They do it in the green color. I don't think that would be flattering on me, but everyone that I see wearing it looks stunning, and I wish and I hope that they're gonna come out with more colors. Some more vintage pieces from my friend Vivien's brand, Vivien's Vintage. I picked these up in person at her shop in Brick Lane Vintage Market. This skirt is pretty fun. It's a scuba skirt. It's from Cop Copine. It's a really interesting asymmetric cut. It's got the bright orange zip, which is really fun. I don't think you can really do much with it, but it's there. And it's got this really chunky 3D logo, which I love. The fabric is everything. It feels so nice on your skin, and it's nice to find fun pieces like this that kind of feel like an elevated basic at the same time. Like, she goes with everything. Another piece that I consider to be an elevated basic that I also got from Vivien is this vintage fard cardigan. I need to invest in a Depop for this one because she clutches onto everything. That kind of really sculpting stretchy fabric. One of those pieces which I never thought I'd like, and then just tried it on and it just fits so nicely. It's so comfortable. I love the way it hits the tips of my fingers. That is how I want my long sleeve top to be. I have some stuff from Niihai, my favorite brand. I love Niihai. I got this top on the drop, and for a while I didn't know how to style it. Like, it didn't really fit me how I thought it would. I don't know what I was seeing when I tried that on, because it's since become such a good staple in my wardrobe. Again, it feels like an elevated basic. The fabric is incredibly slinky on your body, and for a nice little added touch, they've got the Niihai logo on the back and one of the sleeves. The perfect amount of detail, but it still feels like a blank canvas for you to style with other things. Of course, I love the hood. That is exactly what what sold me. I don't think I would have got it if it didn't have the hood. But I do have a stain on the front from when I spilled tea down it when I was at the Niihai office with Rosie. And I'm like, is she coming out? I don't know if she's gonna come out. There's also a red pen stain on one of the sleeves. And if you've watched my outfits of the week, you know exactly where this happened. That cursed bingo night. If you watch that video, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Then, I don't know what I did to deserve this, but I was blessed by Rosie, who runs Niihai. I got invited to their sample sale and I got to pick out some things. I died. This black sheer top matches the one that I already have from them. It's part of the set. I always regretted not getting the matching top, so I'm so happy that I finally got hold of this one. I imagine this working really well on holiday over a bikini. Next, a couple pointelle tops, also from the sample sale. This is the collab that she did with Scarset, where they made a bunch of graphic tees. This one says, "Love is a disease, get well soon." Agree. Black pointelle top, a really good elevated basic. I love the way it slithers right with my low-waisted jeans. So good. These tops are so comfy. I can't fault them. And I really love the cut of Niihai's pointelle tops as they kind of do a V shape, so they're really flattering on the arms. I also managed to get one of their plain white pointelle tops. I love these. And you kind of can't go wrong. Like, they're just the best staple for spring and summer. I love the fabric. It's so sweet. And again, it's got that really nice flattering cut on the arms. So it's just perfect. And it's got the little ribbon on the top, which is always cute. The last thing that I got from Niihai is this khaki skirt. Obsessed with this. She is so mini. I think she's the definition of a Paris Hilton mini skirt, the size of a belt. She's got the cargo pocket, which is so useful. I wore this in that vlog on the cursed bingo night with the other Niihai long sleeve. The best decision ever because I didn't need to bring a bag. This pocket is everything you need. So it's perfect for a festival with some mini shorts underneath or paired over trousers is how I've been wearing it. And I just love the shade of this. I'm a khaki girl. It's a utility skirt. Say no more. This piece, I really want your opinions because I've had really mixed opinions of this. This is a vintage Marc Jacobs quilted top. I found it from Vival Studios. It's stunning. It's a really nice off baby blue kind of green color. It's got like gorgeous lace doily trims on the front. I love the way that they fit on the sleeves. Again, I know I said I don't like 3/4 lengths, but the way that this hugs, maybe it's because of like the band that secures it. I just love the way it looks on my arms. I feel like it's really flattering. And I fell in love with this piece because somebody came into our pop-up that we did in November and she was wearing it and she looked gorgeous. And me and Ruby obsessed over this top. And I've since been on the hunt for it and Vival was selling it in my size. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna invest and I'm gonna do it. And my family have been ruining me for this top. So my mum said it looks like I belong in the Little House of the Prairie. And I was like, well, yes, because prairie is exactly what I'm going for when I wear this. And it makes me really sad because I think she's gorgeous. So please let me know what you think about this top. I found these two Vivien Westwood tops on Vinted for an insane price, £20 each. And that's including all the fees and the shipping and everything. This one's in this really lovely off navy color. They're gathered and ruched into this interesting, almost cowl neck form. And it's got the Westwood patch at the bottom of both of them, which is a really nice touch. Just a very, again, like elevated basic piece. I also got it in the lilac color. I think it really complements the blonde hair as well. Like, not to toot my own horn, but I feel like these colors go well together. I also tried this with my UTO clothing accessory thing, which is a really cool styling piece that means you can like transform an item of clothing. I do wish the necklines were slightly baggier and I could do it off the shoulder. I sadly can't. Another basic piece, I'm really stocking up on that for spring. This Intimissimi top, everyone's been talking about these. You probably all have already seen them. And they're the cashmere blend long sleeves. So worth it. They are so comfy. One of the best basics I've ever found. I picked this one up in navy. I've got it in black, navy, and white. Can layer up different cami tops in different colors to have like a layering vibe going on. Next, a couple of things I found from Vinted. This was kind of like a hit or miss, and I was so pleasantly surprised at how well this fits me. Again, something I spoke about in my spring trends video, the big button pea coat style tops. I love the way these look. They're such a good fun piece for your wardrobe. This one actually comes with a detachable rose brooch, which really enticed me. Guess where this is from? Atmosphere at Primark yet again. And it just makes me think they've definitely come out in the same time, this and the jacket that I showed at the start. This piece is a bit of a weird one and I'm really intrigued to hear your thoughts down below. This is from G Star, one of my favorite brands to find secondhand. hand. This is a denim cape almost. I've never really seen a top like this in denim. I think it's so fun. The sides are open like a cape and then it looks like a denim jacket. I love the buckle neckline. Everything about this is lovely. Like the shade of denim is just perfect. It's a bit of a weird one to style up. I wonder what it would look like with mini shorts and boots as it gets a bit warmer. I'm intrigued to hear your thoughts on this one. This piece is from My Mum Made It, and I have this exact skirt in navy. Got this in the winter time and have worn it a ridiculous amount already, and they've since come out with it in this salmon pink color, and I was really excited to get it because I thought it would be an even better version for spring and for summer. I styled it over my white skirt because it obviously is netted and see-through, which makes it a really good beach cover up, but day to day you probably want something underneath, and I do kind of like how it looked with that skirt underneath. These are so flattering and I love the big waistband. I love the shape of this skirt. I really hope they continue to sell it because I think it's just a winner. Like, she is so comfy and perfect. Now a couple of things from Yellow Paige. One of my favorite small brands is my friend's Paige brand, and she's just done a whole new drop, a whole new restock. This is a navy zip up track jacket. The logo is meant to obviously be like the Yankees logo, which you already know I love. I love the feel of this. It kind of is giving me a kind of like vintage 90s Yankees sportswear jacket thing, but it also is reminding me of my PE kit when I was in primary school, and we had a rain jacket that was identical to this, and it's kind of like giving me PTSD, but also I'm kind of like, this is kind of funny that I'm wearing this. Something that Yellow Paige does so well is details. They have the embroidery on the neck, there's fleece lining inside, netted lining. The logos that they do are amazing, and they've got this whole inside detail, this inside pocket. Oh, I didn't even realize there's a massive zip pocket at the... This is the type of jacket that when you go out you do not need a bag. Like, your bag is your jacket, because what the fuck? This piece from Yellow Paige is probably my favorite thing to come out with. It's the baggy shorts. I have them in white. I wore them all summer long. I love the low waist. I love the bagginess. They're so simple, but they're elevated because of the patch on the front, and she has these in red and she gave them to me and I'm so happy. I love the way they look. Such a good festival piece and a spring piece, and I'm so excited to get styling this. The last thing I'm going to show you from Paige are these forest camo kind of like trackies, I would say. They're lounge pants. The fabric is insane. Like, I could sleep in these, I could travel in these, live in them every day. They'd be really good for like an airport outfit or like a festival trouser where you just want to be comfy. Next is a shirt from Realisation Par, one of my favorite brands, and they're opening a store in London this month. Say no more, like I will be there all the time. They sent me their new striped shirt. They've come out with these striped shirts. The red one is so nice, and I love a red stripe. It really reminds me of like circus and candy cane stripes, and I have it in the blue. I'm really trying to style this. I have like one good outfit that I know it works with. This bluey skirt, I think that works really well. I need to find different pieces of my wardrobe that it will go with, because I have so many shirts now and I think they're a really good staple for the spring and the summer. This jacket I found off of Depop, and the brand is Miss Real. I'm so real. I really like the utility details on this. I thought it was really, really fun. It's kind of cropped, which is nice, good for spring. And the sleeves cinch up into like a 3/4 length, and you kind of like wrap the tie around. I thought that was really fun. Next is this gorgeous jacket from Sandro. I've talked about this a lot on the channel before, it seems. It's so gorgeous, and they sent it to me. I'm in disbelief by this jacket. It may not be everyone's cup of tea. My mum hates this jacket. She's really not into this style. I think it's giving like grandma vibes, and my mum just doesn't get that that is the point. This gorgeous 60s inspired tweed jacket, I love the fit of this. It's so flattering and I just love it so much, and I think it works really well with the opposite look with like the baggy jeans and all of that, which I've worn it with before. This piece is from the car boot, and it's a Puma a Puma zip up track jacket. I've never seen this before. I've never seen Puma stuff in different brown colorways. I love the striped neckline and the sleeves. I think that's really fun. The brown is a really nice color. I just love styling brown right now. I think it's really fun. This piece is from the Aries and Fila collab. I got to pick out some stuff. I'm loving sweatshirts like this right now, and I cut the neckline. I did it in Outfits of the Week, which I'll link if you want to go watch me do that. I think I may have cut it a little bit too wide. Like, she is kind of baggy. I love the color of this. It's a gorgeous baby pink. I love the off the shoulder with the blonde bob. Like, this is exactly what I'm feeling for like a chill spring day outfit. I can travel in this and I think it'll be so comfy. It's a really well made, high quality piece, like all of Aries stuff. This top is so gorgeous and I got this in Australia. It's from Max & Co. It was on sale. I treated myself to this. Such a lovely royal blue fine knit top. It's very similar to that Intimissimi one. Yeah, they kind of are really similar now that I think about it. It's got 3/4 length sleeves, which I know I don't like that, but something about the way that they fall on this top I actually really like. Again, it's like a really good elevated basic. We're ending on two things from one of my favorite brands, Peachy Den. I don't think I've done a haul in years that doesn't feature something from this brand. These two pieces I bought and I have zero regrets. Like sometimes when things are a bit pricey, you kind of regret them afterwards for what they are, but I think both of these are worth the money. This skirt is a joke at how good of a fit it is in my wardrobe. Like I really think they are worth the money. They're low-waisted, pleated skirts, perfect everyday staple. Again, an elevated basic. Guys, it's literally the spring of elevated basics. I sized up for this so it could be super low-waisted. I kind of recommend doing that if you also like the same fit. I have the exact same one in black in a small, and to me it's a little bit too mid-rise. I like everything super low. This piece, I just love it so much. It reminds me of spring. Like it's spring in a piece and I love it. I got these suit trousers. I've been talking about these Peachy Den suit trousers for a really long time. They dropped them quite a while ago in 2023 and I missed out on the drop, and they've since done a couple restocks. I don't regret the navy blue, but I wish I also had the black pair because then I could like be happy with both of them. Do you know what I mean? Yeah! I do think they're worth it because I've been on the hunt for a really good low-waisted, baggy but flattering suit trouser for years and years, and I bought so many pieces and they've just not been right, and I think I finally found the silhouette that I love. I like that it's adjustable on the waist. You can cinch it in a little bit. I also sized up on these. They're in a medium again. I could have gone with a small. Like sometimes I'm like, whoa, is this a little bit too baggy? But I actually think it's pretty good. Cannot rave about them enough. And that is my spring haul. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. It would really mean the world. And follow me on my Instagram and my other social media. And I will see you in my next video.